Bitcoin moved yesterday exactly as expected to the upside, and now we are facing a major problem. I will show you exactly what this is, if we should worry about this, and where we are heading next. Let's go. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in here once again on this Thursday. I want to remind you directly, tomorrow most likely I will be not streaming or making a video. If I have time, I'm gonna do it, but I cannot promise it. And of course, because we just started, guys, smash up the like button here, destroy the like button. Let's get as many people as possible here onto the stream. I actually have no idea how many are here right now. 50, 100, something like this. So yeah, let's get the likes up here with the people that are here. So now let's get here into the charts. On the CME chart, you can clearly see that we finally moved above the prior CME gap that we had, that small CME gap that is basically closed now. We went above it. We went all the way up here to the next major level of resistance on the CME chart, to $106,650 approximately, and from there currently get rejected. So here potentially also pullback in the works right now, but I'm gonna tell you here in a second a little bit more about this. Let's have a look here at the DXY. On the DXY, we are still below 108 points, which is in the short term definitely bullish here. By tomorrow, I definitely expect a rejection from here. We have now 3 times tried to break above that level here with the 3 candles here of the 3 past days. Could not do it. So that usually leads to a rejection back to the downside by the following day. So by tomorrow, we should get, again, a nice move to the upside. So that is also the reason why you should not be really concerned about what Bitcoin is doing over the next 24 hours, because it might be really short-lived. And I'm going to show you this here in a moment. But first, what did I tell you guys yesterday? I told you when the Chinese New Year is done, we start the pump. So, and that's what we yesterday saw, basically today, saw here happening when we were looking here currently at this. So there is your breakout above the trend line. As long as we are closing today's candle above that trend line, we're going to get continuation, guys. You should not forget that. Every single time after Chinese New Year, when we break above that downward sloping trend line, we get continuation to the upside. It has never ever failed, guys. So that's why I'm telling you, regardless of what's happening, don't get fooled by a little volatility in the market, potentially today, also maybe early tomorrow, because continuation will come here over the next following days, and that's why you should hold on to your positions that you have right now. On the weekly chart, I want to get into this. There's nothing really changed. So on the 12-hourly chart, this is already way more interesting. On the 12-hourly chart, we are currently trading above the EMA ribbon, which is tremendously bullish for Bitcoin. The stochastic is going to the upside, has still more room to go here a little bit higher. This MACD about to print a buy signal today. And the RSI currently going sideways. And we're also going to talk about why the RSI is going sideways here on the 12-hourly chart, what the exact reason for this is. So one reason is that we are here now at the last bit of the VPVR cluster, and above is basically nothing. There's only thin air. Once we are getting here above 100, let it be $105,500. When we're above that level, Bitcoin can technically just go straight into new all-time high. You know, so there's nothing really stopping Bitcoin from the VPVR perspective to do that. When we are going into the 30 minutes time frame, first of all, congratulations, guys, to everybody that was taking the trade that I had given you here. So this played out perfectly. So once we started pumping here, that was perfect in terms of not even coming back close to the stop loss and just taking off to the upside. So I know a lot of you guys were able to catch that trade. I have a new trade set up for you. I'm just thinking about, do I give it to you now here or on the next chart? Actually, let's do it on the next one. Let's do it on the next one. So, and here is again a small bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence, guys, that I'm seeing here right now on the 30 minutes chart, because RSI is going down, price is going up. So usually that leads to continuation. Now with the MDX algo scalp gradients here, we're right now warming up, getting cozy here in hotter colors price wise. Here happened something that I have to point out that is really, really rare when it's happening, and that is here an S buy. So that S buy means not super buy, you know, so or sex buy or something like that, you know, you with your dirty thoughts here. It actually means strong buy. So when you get a strong buy, they're really, really rare when they're occurring. You should definitely get a position, guys, when you get a strong buy on the MDX algo scalp gradient. So when I saw this here, I had already a position, and I saw this actually only this morning when I woke up. I was so happy. I was so happy that I was already in a trade from yesterday or the day before that, and knew that with that strong buy, continuation is guaranteed regardless what Bitcoin will be doing for a couple of hours. The only problem that we have here right now on the 4-hourly chart is, first of all, that resistance cluster that we're currently trading in. And when I go into, where was that? No. When I go here into the 1 hour, no, the 4-hourly chart here to look at the indicators, the stochastic just printed a sell signal. The RSI is turning down slightly, and the MACD is also losing a little bit momentum while we are sitting at the point of control on the VPVR on the 4-hourly. So, and that usually leads to a rejection to the downside. So, and that's why the in the title, pullback. So now the question is, how low can we pull back here? So I don't believe that we go lower with a candle body lower than the daily open. So we can wick below that. That could happen. We could wick below that, but I don't believe that a candle body will stay below that level. So that would put us at $103,670 once this is occurring. But like I said, I think it will be short-lived if we actually get the move. And I don't believe that the candle body will close below that level. So, and rather getting a bounce straight above that again, and then range here a little bit between 100, what is this, $103,700 and $105,000 until we break this sell cluster here. And from there, we're going to go higher. So why do I say that? Because here is an inverse head and shoulders potentially in the making. So, and that is, again, adding confluence to the fact that we should come down here a little bit to complete this. Then we come back up here. Then we break the neckline. And then, you know, we go to the upside past $112,000. So, but we are only 2/3 right now in that falling wedge pattern, inverse head and shoulders pattern, falling wedge pattern, inverse head and shoulders pattern. So we need the right side to complete. For that, we need a small pullback, and then we're gonna get a nice breakout to the upside. So now on the 30 minutes chart, you can technically build already a position when you see that we are starting to establish support above $105,000 roughly. So if you see here a 30 minutes and 1 hourly candle or multiple candles closing above $105,000, you can start building a new position. The new position would look something like this here. We're gonna just give it a little bit more room with the stop loss, most likely something like this here. So, and then to the upside, we have more room to the upside. So something like this here. So we have 6.15% of a profit to the upside on spot against 0.86% stop loss. So that's absolutely fine, guys. Personally, I'm trading this trade with 25x leverage just because I want to actually make more money. And if I get stopped out, it's fine, you know. So 0.86% with 25x leverage, that is roughly how much is this? This is roughly like 22%, you know, 22% that I would lose on that position if it goes against me. If it doesn't go against me, I make over 150% to the upside. So that's why I'm building slowly, even though on high leverage, but slowly. I build here right now a new position exactly for this trade setup. And this is one of the trades that you definitely want to take with me together, guys, because you know, the trades that I give you usually here on Bitcoin, they are highly, highly accurate. You can also draw here something like a bull flag pattern if you wanted to. You could also make it here a pennant. Or yeah, you can also use this here as a bull flag. So then you see here the breakout should be happening in the next 3 hours-ish. And here you see that target is already almost at $108,000 if we're getting that break. So this is something that you can watch when you see a break above that level and a 30-minute candle close, then you can start laddering into that new position here. So now on ZoomX, I will actually also start now building that position, but I need to use less money for that. Really hard. So again, 25x leverage. So, but I don't want to use like $10,000 straight away. I'm gonna use, yes, that's fine. So there you go. So here's the position. So now at $101,000, I'm gonna set a limit order just to make sure that I don't get liquidated if we get there. Oh, come on. So if we come down, I just dollar cost average to the downside. But I also gonna set here some other orders. You can do this all together with me, guys. You know, so there's nothing stopping you to do that. In the meantime, 200 people here on the stream, guys. Smash up the like button, guys. Smash up the like button. Destroy it. You know, I want to see this thing burning. Now, okay, that, and I'm gonna do the same also here. Wait, I have to be careful. I don't want to put too much money into this. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. So I can always put the orders higher if we're not coming down. But for now, actually this one, I think this one I want to move up a little bit. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So, and then I can still later make this smaller. So, but for now it looks like it's working, so it's fine. It's fine. Guys, don't forget, if you don't have a ZoomX account yet, sign up. There is a link in the description below. You can still join here the squad to trade with your nation here in this cup. And there's not a lot of concurrence. I just want to mention that again. Not a lot of concurrence. If you make a couple of profitable trades, you will get really quickly to the top of the ranking, and you will get a big, big share of the prize money, guys. You know, so I'm here, you see, in a German squad currently. This is the first trade actually that I opened while I'm in this German squad, and you see here, there's not a lot in terms of return what was achieved right now. You know, so there's a high, really high probability chance that you can make here some money in that competition. And at the same time, don't forget, randomly we're gonna pull here some winners that gonna get $200 funded into their ZoomX account. So make sure that you have a ZoomX account for that, that is participating in that competition. Now on the liquidation levels, the high leverage liquidity is still to the upside. Nothing has really changed here. We have a little bit building up below us, but not a lot. So here, when I look at this, the chances that we are coming down like to the 50 moving average might be moderate, I would say, that we come down here and bounce back up, take out the liquidity and continue. But anything lower than the 50 moving average is just not in the cards, guys. It's not what I envision here right now for Bitcoin unfolding over the next couple of hours or the next couple of days, where we lose again the 50 moving average on the 4-hourly chart, then come back up and then get continuation. It just doesn't look like that this is going to happen, and rather here this high leveraged liquidity on the long side will slowly again start taking profit on their positions. Now on the liquidation heat map, also here you see the highest concentrated liquidity on the weekly chart is still above us. We are really close to tap into this. but only, yeah, quite close. Once we are tapping here into $105,900 approximately, that should lead to a small short squeeze all the way up to like $107,000. There I expect some resistance because there's not only sell orders on the futures, but also sell orders on spot that will prevent us from going higher once we are reaching that level here. So be prepared that we get here a small rejection and then need to consolidate before we break through this and get continuation in direction of $110,000. Here on the daily chart, things are looking really, really bullish. Look here at the stochastic RSI with our buy signal, the RSI going to the upside. MACD also just printed a buy signal, and we are slightly above the 21 moving average here and broke above the $104,500 horizontal mid-range level of the former trading range where we broke down from. So a lot of bullish indications here for continuation. We only need to close this daily candle as it is to confirm that, and then by tomorrow we should get here a continuation pump to the upside. So here on Bybit, just to show you, that is my current trade that I have. As you can see right now, only $5,000 in it, but you can also see that I'm a maniac and just keep buying the dips every single time. Every single time I keep buying them. So in here on that sell signal, I got stopped out on my trade that I shared this morning also in Telegram. And now I started to build immediately a new trade. So if we come a little bit lower, I will again dollar cost average down here the same way that I did all the way over here, because this massively paid off when the pump came and I made roughly $8,200 on this trade overall once I got stopped out here. So and this was a good level actually to get stopped out, because here you can see again that here is massive resistance, you know. So it was a good moment for me to close that trade and to see what's happening. So, and when I saw, okay, nothing is really happening, I can go back and start building a new position, hence why I'm doing this here already right now. So also something else I need to mention here with Bybit, guys, if you have a Bybit account and you have signed up in the last 10 days and you sign up until this Sunday, you are eligible for getting your account funded potentially. So randomly I'm gonna pick again some accounts that are gonna fund, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe even 5, who knows, that I fund $500. And at the same time, guys, if you have a little bit more money, if you have already a little bit of money, sign up and become a Bybit VIP, guys. A Bybit VIP is amazing. I'm myself a VIP, and that is separate from being an affiliate for Bybit. There's a lot of advantages that you have as a VIP. Here are also all the criteria mentioned in the fee structure when you become a VIP. First of all, you get better benefits on the card. If you have the Bybit card, you get invited to exclusive events. There is, for example, one happening this weekend here in Thailand that I'm attending to. Then you get, if you're high enough in the VIP ranking, I think you need at least VIP 3, you get invited to Formula 1. Of course not paddock, but at least you get a ticket. And there's still a lot of other things on the side happening with Bybit. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on that. Every single time it blows my mind when I go to Formula 1 with Bybit. And you get birthday gifts, other perks. Trust me, guys, it's worth it to be a VIP. So, and here's also something really nice. If you're already a VIP somewhere else on another exchange, you can just upload a screenshot, a proof that you are on another exchange a VIP, and they're gonna match you then to the VIP level that you have on that other exchange. So I'm gonna leave a link for that in the description here after the stream. Make use of that, guys, while this is on the table. So now the Bitcoin dominance, I think here that whole move has reached the top over here. So we almost had an equal high that was created, but only almost. We were a little bit lower than the previous one, which is good. That is what I wanted to see. I want you that we could potentially get really close That's what happened. So now we are going back to the downside, and overall, this should now continue into the next month. And then we come here lower and lower. And what would be more devastating for people still questioning right now, oh, is this the real deal that the altcoins are going back up? You know, so no, we're going to get wrecked again. You know, so I don't believe like this 20% move over the last 2 days. So what could get you fucked more than not believing that this was the bottom and the whole market reverses and next week we are up 200% on some coins and then you look like this? So what could be more worse for your psychology than market makers doing something like that? So that's why you need to be positioned already. I'm positioned with my spot portfolio a long time already and massively up on that. And on leverage, I just keep playing the game, you know. So that's why I also still have all my leverage trades open. And also to these trades, I just keep adding because I know this might have been it. And we start to go down here over the next couple of weeks. You see this here also reflecting in the total free market cap. We are following the trajectory that I have lined out here to the T. There is a scenario where the market turns extremely bullish and we are getting a shorter version of this here, and this will be basically left out. We're going to see that by tomorrow. If tomorrow another pump candle comes up here and we break above 1.04, 1.06 trillion dollars, then we know, okay, that is not playing out the exact same way as I anticipated, and we are accelerating things from here right now. So one big sign for that will be a break of this downward sloping trend line here on the total free market cap. So if that gets broken tomorrow and you get here a sustainable pump to $1.06 trillion, then you know, okay, most likely we are going straight from here to the upside. When it comes to Ethereum on the 12-hourly chart, before I go into the 4-hourly chart, if I get now, yes, so there we go. Things are looking good for continuation to a pump here to $3,350. But again, there I expect a stall because of this downward sloping trend line, because of this horizontal resistance level, because of the Fibonacci level just being above us. We need a God candle on Ethereum to get us through this. This chop here that we see all the time will not get us through that, you know. So we need a catalyst that will get us one candle here like this to the upside, then retest of the golden ratio, then consolidation and continuation. So that is what's needed, in my opinion, for Ethereum to get here a proper break out of the current range. So when we go into the 4-hourly chart, short term, yes, there is definitely a break coming. As you can see here, we are at the neckline of a W pattern currently. So and if we measure here that target, then you will see 3,000 again to almost to the bottom of that golden ratio here at $3,420. So that would at least get us above the downward sloping trend line. But then again, we need a strong move here that gets us above the golden ratio to get continuation. So, and also here on the indicators on the 4-hourly chart, it looks like that we are rolling over from that neckline first before we get here another attempt to move into these higher levels. On Solana, we are breaking out of that support box here. Also, we broke the downward sloping trend line. It does not matter how I move that, you know, so this trend line is broken. Good level to start building a position. Again, I would stop building around $250. And from there, I would let it run. And also here, we are forming a W pattern on the 4-hourly chart. Also, Solana looks similar to Ethereum. Looks like short term, we could turn around a little bit before we get that move. Let me actually see on the 1-hourly chart how things are looking there. Yeah, the same, you know, so this looks like first small turnaround before we go back then to the upside. So use that opportunity if you want to build a Solana position. When we come back here into the green support zone to either add or to build your position from there, you know. So I would wait a little bit, wait another, what is this? Another 7 hours. I would wait another 7 hours. So if in that 7 hours period we come here somewhere close to 230 or below $230, that's where I would open like a 10-20% position of the total amount that I would like to have on Solana, you know, so in that position. So that's what I would do. So I would definitely watch out for that. So then one of the other coins that is running hot here today especially is HNT. So here we are about to break also this multi-week downward sloping trend line. Once that is broken, I can tell you immediately the next target will be really quickly this resistance level here at $5.83, $5.90-ish. That will be the imminent next target for HNT once we are breaking here. And that's a 37% move to the upside. So if you want to play it a little bit safer, you wait for a break of that horizontal level of $4.60, but then you also make like 9% less on that trade. So that's up to you. So, but I'm waiting here for that break. The RSI looks like that it still wants to go here. The stochastic also slightly turning around. So that looks a little bit better than the other coins. And on the higher time frames, let's see, a 12-hourly. Yeah, 12-hourly on stochastic, enough room to go higher. Only the stochastic, once you're also short-lived, maybe over 24 hours, a small pullback and consolidation before we are breaking out of this and getting continuation to the upside. So the next one is KASPA. KASPA is a beast today. And on the daily chart, we just got a buy signal. RSI pointing to the upside. MACD about to print a buy signal. Here, you also want to watch, let me see, from where is this coming? From here. So you want to watch this downward sloping trend line here. Once this trend line is broken, we're going to shoot up to like 15 cents. So from the current price level, let's see, we break here. That is a 13% move. Not crazy, but if you put 5-10x leverage on that, you know, so it will definitely make you some money. To the downside, I don't see here a major pullback. So if we come down a little bit, so how much can we go down here from current price? Maybe a 5% pullback is what I see. So a 5% pullback and then turn around, go to the upside. The next one is near in that falling wedge pattern. It looks like that we are now ready to bounce back to the upside. Same thing like with KASPA. Look at this. The indicators look exactly the same. Once we are getting here above $4.71, we should get a nice squeeze here above the $5 mark. So also definitely something that you should be looking out for. Let me see here. So I'm gonna have a quick look here at IO. Where do I have a chart for that? IO, let's see. IO on the daily, I would wait another day, potentially. So at least for this today's daily close, that's what I would be waiting for. So here's also somewhat a falling wedge pattern. Definitely a wedge. So yeah, I would just wait for this daily close here. Once you get here a proper buy signal on a stochastic, that's where I would be entering. But these two candles here, yesterday's and today's candle, if today's candle stays as it is, this is a tweezer bottom, huge reversal indication. So, and if you look here at the past reversals from here, so that was a 50% move, more or less from the same level where we are at right now. So I would definitely keep an eye on that. So if that goes up 50%, that is roughly $4 or something. Yeah, a little bit higher than $4, like $4.09. That's where it goes to. Let me have a quick look at XRP. So XRP, nothing really has changed. A lot of indecision in my opinion right now. When I look at the stochastic and how the RSI is looking, at least on a 12-hourly chart. On a daily chart, we are just bottoming out here on the daily chart. So also here, give it another day or two, and I expect XRP to break out of that broadening falling wedge here to the upside, and that upside target is here at around $3.57. Guys, that's it for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I see you potentially tomorrow with more money. Bye bye.